1, 2.
My check 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Greetings, blessed love. Welcome to Nestalin. Welcome to a very special episode of I and I A Reason podcast with me, Sinai Flary. And as usual, I'm joined by my wonderful co-host, Mr. Asher Heights.
Blazing, upful, cupful, yeah man. What you say? Next one, special one. Yes, my people, give thanks to listening ears, yeah? I and I A Reason.
Yes, and so give thanks to everyone who's been listening in. You can follow us on social media. Just search for I and I A Reason podcast. Just search for I and I A Reason podcast. And that's on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And you can also listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, and also on the award-winning colourfulradio.com. All right, Asher.
Yes,
You know, 2020 is kicking. I mean, it's been a good 2020 so far in the terms of reggae. We had Coffee win the Grammy for Best Reggae Album. And also we had Bob Marley's 75th Earth Day celebrations, which was really nice to see that all unfold on social media. And of course, a bit away from reggae, have to shout out Dave for his performance at the Brit Awards.
Powerful, my lad. Powerful, yes, I.
Yeah, man. So it's been a good year so far. We've had some tragedies along the way. Of course, the passing of basketball icon Kobe Bryant.
Condolences.
Yeah, man. That was hard. That was really, really hard. And then also in reggae news, we've had Buju Banton stop off in Kenya, Nairobi, and got a royal welcome.
That looked great. Yeah, man. Greatness.
Yeah. But right now, we're going to go to the phone line and see if we can get hold of our special guest. So please stay with us. Greetings, blessed love. Is that new Flowah?
Yes, sir.
It's Sinai and Asher here. Sorry we're a bit late calling you. There was some technical difficulties in the studio.
Okay, no problem.
Blessed love and greetings, Honorable. Go on.
Rastafari, my lord. Where you King Son?
Do give thanks, Jah. Do give thanks, my lord.
All right, is now a good time to talk?
Yeah. Ready when you're ready.
All right, let me just do the introduction and then we'll get started with our conversation. Just hold on 1 second. All right, so welcome back to I and I A Reason podcast with me, Sinai Flary, and of course my co-host, Mr. Asher Heights.
Please.
And we promised you another special guest on the line, and it's an absolute honor to be speaking to this artist today. He hails from London, incredible artist, super talented. Everybody give a fantastic welcome to New Flowah. Blessed love.
Rastafari.
Right, let's the first.
How are you, New Flowah?
I'm good, we give thanks, give thanks to life, health and strength,
Yeah, man. Give thanks for joining us on the podcast as well for a conversation with me and Asher.
No problem.
All right. Now, firstly, let's go all the way back to the beginning and tell us how you got started in music and how did you get your name, New Flowah?
Okay, well, music, I've been doing music from a very young age, from like about 10, 11. Them time they were just DJ. Them time we used to call it toasted. I show off my age now, you know what I mean? We used to call it toasted them time there, yeah. And yeah, just some little me and my brother, like we used to live next door, Alton Ellis son Dean, and my brother Glenn and we used to call ourselves Papa Trio. We used to go from school days, we used to go chat lyrics, spin lyrics, and my brother used to play a song called King of Town Roots. So I born into music. I born come and see my big brother playing the big sound there. So come to the music. So fast forward now into like the early 90s. We kind of put the music down from around 80s, around the mid 80s, and then for about 1998. Yeah, we take it back up serious and we start recording professionally from 1998. So, that is the journey from there. So, and we start come forward with a message now when I'm in music. So, when we get the calling from Rastafari now, we just start singing and chanting message music. You know what I mean? Music that can uplift and can stimulate people's mind. We sing songs about everything. The less fortunate, love songs. They have one for different topics, political. So we just try to keep a balance in the music, you know what I mean? And the name New Flowah now. The name New, back in the day, they used to call me Liquor Richie. Because my name Richard Wallace, you know what I mean? So another day, my name before was Liquor Richie. But when we start come forward now with the music from 1998, 97, where we get the name New Flowah. So that name there was a name where took about a year before me find that name, because when I came forward with the music again, it was like I said to myself, boy, I'm not coming with a Rastafari thing, and the Liquor Richie name don't really make it. So we said, well, we have to find a new name. So I was reading a book named Haile Selassie War, and it shows you the translations from Amharic to English. And I was reading the book, and one time I'm looking at all the translations, and I see the name New Flowah. And I say, yes, Addis Ababa mean new flower. Addis mean new, Ababa mean flower. And I say, yes, Daddy, give thanks. So Papa give me that name there, you know what I mean? So from that, me just work with that name there. So who know better will call me Addis. Addis Ababa, because them know the real meaning. Sure. Some people think it's just like a flower, so you know what I mean, it's no problem. But those who know better will call me Addis Ababa. When I'm Ethiopia, them call me Addis, because I'm the translation. But yeah, so that's where the name New Flowah was from, and that's a little history of the flower journey, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, we was very lucky to attend the launch of your new album last year. Can you tell us the inspiration behind the album title, Melanin?
Well, you know, the Melanin is a black indigenous African something that we are blessed with, and it derives from the pineal gland, and it's responsible for so many things. I don't think we could even cover it in an hour, how powerful the melanin is. A lot of people think it's just a pigmentation, but the melanin is something really powerful that and it's not taught in schools or universities. So it's something that we, as people, have to really research and study, because it's responsible for aging, it's responsible for certain sickness, certain ailments. Certain times, if you're eating certain food, it can deplete your melanin, gives you a melanin deficiency, lack of sunshine. You know what I mean? These things will deplete the melanin, and these things can cause a whole heap of different problems for I. So also it enhances I in everything within singing, music, dancing, sports, activities. You know, so it's really, you know what I mean? So I said out of the 17 tracks, I'm going to call this album Melanin, because I think it's a very, very powerful subject that is not really taught. So that's why that the album got that name there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And funny enough, that track there, the Melanin track, was recorded over 15 years ago. You know what I mean? Yeah. A lot of music I've been doing, a lot of songs what you hear me singing is like, even now I got about 100 songs that's not even come out yet. Written. You know what I mean? Yeah. Songs that's been written already from 2000, you know what I mean? 2001. I dropped a tune the other day what them call, where the tune from the album. The tune is about...
My Father's Works?
No, that was the first tune that one there. Oh, okay, sure. It's another tune, man, from the album. We started the tune named Angel, other tune named Angel. When I released that tune was a good 12 years. You see, when you sing longevity music, it don't have no time, it don't have no age. Yeah. It just remains. You know what I mean? If you're singing disposable music, then your tune is limited for amount of years and then it's done. But see, when you sing longevity music and you sing message music and it's well built, well produced, the music will be around for a long time, just like the revival where we listen to Bob Marley and Dennis Brown. So I tend to deal with quality. You know what I mean? Yes, so we try to, you know what I mean, and we take time. We don't rush it. We try not to kind of rush the thing. Some artists think they need to sing and record every day or every week. They need a new song, but we don't really join the race there, because, you know, the race is not for the swift still, you know. Our thing is a longevity thing, and it's going to be around for a long time. That's why my music is longevity with the no disposable music.
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that the song Melanin was recorded so long ago because it sounds so current.
Yeah.
You know, when I was listening to it, it sounded like, you know, it could have been written yesterday.
Yeah, you see? That's the powers, you see, because, like I said, when you take your time and you research and your music has meaning, your music is meaningful. Sometimes people write a song, really, a song, a track is supposed to be your chorus, and all of your verse is supposed to be pertaining to the hook. Not for them stray, we sing a song about woman, then them start singing about God, and it's all over the place. So we try to keep the storyline to the music so that you can build a picture. So when we're doing like our videos now, that can really put a picture to what we are saying, you know what I mean?
And it's funny you mentioned videos because I was watching your video for your father's work.
My latest video, yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that yesterday, and the visuals are actually stunning. Can you talk us through the inspiration behind the video?
Yeah, well, as I said, my father's work is so amazing. That alone, just them little sentences when I said that, so that define everything. That just define creation. That defines everything of what my father's work is all about. The river, the waterfalls, the elements, the galaxy, the sea, the moon, the star, the sun, all elements, you know what I mean? So that's what really brought that, because even the editor, when he was editing, he was like just putting the waterfalls all over. I said, no, you need to put the nature. When I said my father's work is so amazing, this is where you put all the nature. You can't just throw him in the verse.
Sure.
Said, oh, you understand. So when I say my father's work is so amazing, then you can see some mighty waterfalls and some right. Then we can really see the amazing works of my father. Sure. That's why I've really sometimes I kind of can't really work with certain editors because they kind of work in a certain way that they just do a thing and say, yeah, I you that. They don't really like the hands-on thing or man thing. Yeah, and I'm a really hands-on person. If I'm doing something, I always want to be involved. I'm always going to say, yeah, change this, change that. All right, yeah. I don't like a man to just do something and give me and say, yeah, I'm run with it. No. My thing, you see, like, oh, I'm focusing on videos, no? The reason why I'm focusing on videos is because it's a legacy we're going to leave behind now. These videos are going to be around long after I left the earth. Or when my great-great-grandparents, them look on them, something, they're going to listen, yes, this is my great-grandfather. This is what he stood for. Listen to these lyrics. So this is why I'm focusing on the posterity. I'm not really focusing on now, because right now, nothing not really going in our music right now. For me, personally, when I say nothing not going, I'm talking about tours. I'm talking about, like, and getting shows and these things. Right. So all I'm focused on right now is videos, because I know that's going to be around for a long, long, long time. So that's where all of my really energy is going now. I'm trying to put a picture to the wall. I'm tuning them because, as you know, I got 4 albums out there. So I got a lot of material out there, and none of them are old. We don't style the album them as, yeah, that's your old. And no, nothing is old. That's where a lot of artists go wrong, because they think, oh, because I sang it so long ago. No, there's always somebody out there who's never heard that song. And when they hear that track, that's going to be a brand new track to them. See? So do not style your music as this is old. And no, the omnipotent album that was released 2014, so that is 6 years young. You see? I'm a 6 year old, you know.
Sure.
6 year young. And the album is still strong, valid to this day here, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that was the inspiration really behind my father's work. Sorry if it's straight for this, but you know, when we are taught, we try to cover the whole thing.
A reason, my lad. But me ask the question still. How do I feel like the whole atmosphere stay in other space I would call the UK in terms of music, reggae music, dancehall music? If the for instance, the I was in charge of how it run, what would the I change in the music industry in the UK right now?
Well, first, we would not change the unity, because there's no unity straightforward. Enough man talk about unity. That's why I have a song when we say, my what's it right name? One's life. Yeah. There comes a time in a one's life when everywhere them go them get a fight. Them a say unite, but them still a fight. You say enough man I say unite, but them still a fight. Cause them not. Nobody. There's no unity in a UK. Every man just a doing things. If there's any unity, it's because this little record label, them have them little artist, them. That's the unity with them. This other little man have them little thing. So I saw it go. So if I would have changed anything, I would have changed the unity, bringing. If I was in a position of power, then I would. For one, I would have an annual show where every year we're gonna bring in foreign artists also, but we have a thing when we call like a UK splash. You know what I mean? We're featuring all of the young artists, them, and all of the prominent artists, and just bring it under one umbrella. And I would have merged a lot of the these youths doing the grime and the trap and bring them all in a one. So that, because right now, which part me there now, Junction, there have a lot of the Junction youth them out there doing a whole heap of grime, and them doing very, very good for themselves. If you look on for them YouTube, them get 3-4 million views. True. You see? So we're in the process of doing 1 and 2, like, you see the Junction Posse tune, we might do a remix with some of the younger youth them. But me tell them already, so when them come on the music with me, you have to go fix up your lyrics. Because you can't be singing about, no, you get me? Yeah, you can't sing about no gun and no strap. Yeah.
Come correct, straight.
Yeah, you can't talk about no strap and, you know what I mean? They break bread with enemy and all these things.
So, differently, the unity, I real talk there, because I see the vibe myself in a real life. You get me? I say, so what you think about like the promoters them over here and the DJ and this jockeys them over here? Do you feel like them kind of run with that a thing called Follow the Leader, where them going to play with the Jamaican DJ?
Yeah, yeah, them thing I go on for years. Only a few DJ that kind of find them niche and must step out of the box. But the vast majority, they do follow because they're very influenced by what go on a yard, and them very, even when you go to the certain dances, them play all the same music. Very, very rare you see how a selector step out of the box. Everybody's going to play exactly the same way. And you see a little thing where them play for 10 seconds and them Lego, I hate that thing that.
Foolishness.
That's a disrespect to the music, disrespect to the artist, disrespect to the musician. A man get booked for an hour and it's like him want to play about 100 tunes in an hour. You know what I mean? A foolishness that. That's no enjoyment. Sometimes the sweetest part of the tune it down at the second verse.
Real talk.
You see? You give the music time. That's why one thing man can say this and can say that about David Rodigan. But when a man talks certain things, the man talks certain truth. When a man deal with certain things, because if only certain man would talk certain things on an interview, enough man would go around certain things. So when I put him on a pedestal, but I just use him as an example where I like the same problem we have in a dancehall also. You know?
Yes, Rasta. I remember one time, remember the Chat Go Africa, right?
Yes, I.
Yeah, you can tell I and I away exactly on what the tour or whatever was and how the whole vibe, the feeling, the whole difference between the UK, Jamaica and Africa if in comparison kind of thing, and how was the vibe for the eye, and is there going forward soon or what?
Yeah, man, yeah. Me soon trot forward. The first time I touched Africa was Ethiopia. That was 2006. And that wasn't even with music. That was just like on a pilgrimage journey to go on forward to my roots, to my father's land, you know what I mean? Because there's one thing we all speak about repatriation and Africa this and Africa that, and when we get the money now we're going to Europe. So it's a thing, where we have to practice what we have preach. And, so the whole Rastafari movement, the whole INI movement is an African tradition. So we have to forward home and see mama and get familiar with the place, because that's where we come from and that's where them take we from. So that's the reason why I'm in the tag of Ethiopia is to enhance my spirituality, to get closer to Haile Selassie and Empress Melanin and to see the creation. Because when you go to Ethiopia, it's different from all other places on the earth, even all other African places, because It's like mountains around Jerusalem. When you do a 360, it's Pierre Mountain. When you go up north and Lalibela, you're surrounded by mountains. You don't see no building. The man, the monk and the Batari priest, them minister upon the mountain. They're not ministering in a church or nothing up on top of the mountain, and hundreds of people gather around. So it's a really like Old Testament feeling. Yeah, man. And then them sackcloth and them animal skin and all these things. So it's a really sacred tradition. Fast forward now, when we try to Gambia now, if we look at tour with my professor, yeah, there's a different scenario now. Come like with their home at Jamaica over there at Gambia. You know what I mean? Because the vibe, everything same. People them love we, well received. You know what I mean? When we perform at Gambia, I was a mad professor back to Africa, and everyone up on the bill there, the Congos, Mafia and Floxy, Frankie Paul, Maccabee, Tipper Irie, the War of the Lovers Rock people. I mean, that was a big stage show. And I sure so when we done perform on that show, the Fireball, let me tell you something, man. I said the whole crowd follow me to my transport. Remember the show still going in the venue, you know. I said the whole of the people them left the dance, Asha. You hear me, my Jenna? I said when we walk out of the place, when we come off of the stage, see, I said the whole of the dance. I say over 100 people have followed me to my transport, my lord. And the dance still are going, you know. I said they coming like the venue nearly empty when we come off a stage. No, mad professor called me the Pied Piper. When I see the people them are follow me back at me, I say, wow. And yeah, me I cry them time them if people ball, you know, but with that England certain time. Them time I should just free myself and ball, you know. Yeah, but that's some dry cry I did I deal with. But them time I should just let it out, my lord, because I did well emotional them time there, you know. Yeah, and yeah, well received. So the whole of the vibration of Africa is a completely different vibe. Them really appreciate love the music, them show the gratitude, and them put on them fire torch, them jump, yo. It coming like people them in a frenzy when we're up on the stage, my lad. So Africa, yeah man, Africa is a place where me I pray. And it's definitely my forward this year. I don't like to talk too much from other things. I like to just move. Because sometimes I say loose lip sink ships, you know what I mean? So we need for just boom, boom, boom and execute. We don't really like to talk too much. Even with certain other projects when I have with the music. But I really like to talk. You know me that album artists. While them are release singles, we drop albums. You know what I mean? Because we have enough material, whole heap of catalog we have put out. And like how we voice now we yard too. We have a nice studio set up in our yard now when we can do the mastering.
I doubt me not gonna make the I tell the ones them know say New Flowah is a self-reliant, self-sufficient artist where from the first thing to the last thing of the eye deliver. Some of them know what going or the whole process work when they release an album and the whole vibes.
Yeah. So I have my own record label, them call it King's Highway Record. So I released the first album, Black Liberation, that was 2008. From them time that every 3 years my pre was to drop an album. So the first album was Black Liberation 2008. Majority of that album was I recorded with a good friend of mine, an engineer named Russ Disciples. So he's like my engineer where when me voice my tune them, now me just send the files them to him and him just tweak up that and you know what I mean? Because he's a very good musician as well and play all of the instruments. So a lot of my work is done with that brethren there from then till now. You know what I mean? Because if it's not broken, don't fix it, you know what I mean? So me and him have a good chemistry where we can work and there's no bad vibration, it's all positive. And from there, you know, we did release from the Black Liberation. It was the Omnipotent album. That's when we start now voicing at my house. That was 2011. So from really 2011, I've been recording in my yard. We still got on a Stingray a certain time and my professor and 1 and 2 other little studios, but the 95% of my recordings is done at home. So whenever I feel a vibe, I just red light, you know what I mean? It's not no not for book a studio or nothing, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so we have a record label, we have a little studio where we set up, and we just make sure the thing proper where we have a good sound. Because we don't want to think music is a very compatible music in terms of the quality levels. You know what I mean? You're up against all of the big sound them, all of the big studio them. You know what I mean? The Tough Gang studio them, the Bobby Digital studio them, the top studio them. Them have a certain quality of sound. So we have to try to meet that sound there. You don't want a Bobby Digital song to play and a man play a new Flowah and the levels just drop. No, you want to keep high system.
Same standard are better.
Yes, right. So that them thing you have to pre when you do your when you're independent, because you don't want to have an inferior sound. You know what I mean? It's gonna do you and your song a very big disadvantage if you're not fully ready for going at the independent level. So yeah, that's the process. You know what I mean? You voice, press, get the manufacturing done, shrink wrap, and put it around. Now make it sound simple like that, where you know what I say it's not so straightforward. We doesn't put it in a nutshell, but it's a whole heap of work when you have to write up all your booklet, all the musician, and you can't just write like Ashaites. You know, you have to go write your real name, get them names, and you have to know who play the bass, because my thing is a live thing. Who they on drums, who they on percussion, then you write up the song, voice written by Noob, so it's a whole heap of work. Then you have to go register with PRS and PPL, and you have to make sure your thing is registered. You know, say Flowah Gun just get about $10 million the other day from Miley Cyrus. Because imagine if him thing was not registered now, him thing was not PRS, him couldn't claim the money there. So a man, one of them rapper could have listened to one of my tunes and feel say me as some little artist when nobody don't know one him sing a song. How could I? Me say, yo, I'm my tune that you know. You know what I'm with, my lad? Yo, I'm my lawyer. I'm my lawyer them too. Yo, I'm my lawyer them too. So, I mean, yeah. So we think of a register, my lad.
Yeah, man. Which is my lad.
So a lot of artists is kind of intimidated to go down the independent road because they don't really have the knowledge, you see. And when you don't have the knowledge, is a serious thing because you don't know. You're green. And when you're green, people will take advantage of you, you know what I mean?
Only for mistakes, like, you know?
Yeah. So,
Ja.
But are the way forward, yeah.
Different is still, what you can tell the ones them is New Flowah's main inspiration. We know say Haile Selassie and Empress Melanin and the faith is Aina inspiration as Rastafari children.
Yeah.
But may I say, on a musical terms, what inspired the eye for draw for the eye pen or if you turn on the eye red light and go voice? What inspired, what bring on the vibes there?
Well, I know I don't really force the thing. My thing has to come natural. You see, like right now, I have about this year, I must voice about 3 tunes already this year. And I have some more rhythm up there for voice now. And it's like now, but I'm not going to just put on the rhythm now and go force it. I have to feel that little inspirational vibe. Sometimes it comes through certain circumstances we got through in the day. Certain time it could be anything can trigger it off. We could have read. We could have it's not a forced thing. It's not a thing when we just got to turn on my studio, put in the tune and try force a tune. No. We not deal with force. So we make nature take it. Yeah, we make nature take its course. We still write and we still voice certain songs where we not write. But 90% of the tune them I write them. You know what I mean? Because when you write them, we get them proper. Enough man talk about me not write and me not this. We not follow people, you know. We not follow people, my lord. Some of them say, oh, me not write and rare and as them voice 5 songs a day and me not. So certain time I don't even listen to certain people because me have to just stay in my lane. And that me do, you know. Yes, when I really watch people, we just make sure say we are pre ourselves and like I have a lifeline now when I know the music has to come out. When I have a lifeline, so you know, so we're not in a deadline, you know, so you know, so we're not just a deadline. So you know, so we have a lifeline, we say, right, this year, summer, this have to come out. Then we step up the thing now. If me not have a lifeline, then I kind of more just easy, because I have all the other things that go on in my life too, when I do. But if I have a lifeline now, when I say, yeah, this project has to go, then and put myself under the pressure now to give me more inspiration. Me put out the date now. You see me put out the date in the cyber world now.
That's it.
And once the people that look right, them we dip on the ball now. But certain time me do them thing there now, just to fix me straight now. When me feel like me I get too slack. We just put out a date, so me know from the date out, right, if I go work. When I make the date forward in and people are looking for new Flowah and them can't find my album and no, I hear that thing. So sometimes I like to do them things, certain things we have to do. It's just all about the mind. You have to know the mind working, because your mind is a very powerful tool, you know. It's like today I wake up this morning and it's like me live a regiment life. A regiment. When me wake up a morning, we work out. After me work out, me go start out, me eat my food, then me go start out to do what me have to do. Then after my life stay, you know, it don't always got to plan. But the workout, I always got to plan. Because that is like me put on my clothes. As me get up the exercise. If I don't exercise, you know, see me either feel tired or never look up pain. But from all is good and well, when I wake up, exercise, eat my food on an empty stomach. And the food, the way I eat now, because you know, say, this music thing is all about your health, so it's about your liver. Some say diet, but we say liver. So it's all about your food. A certain food will give you certain inspiration. Certain food will block certain inspiration. Certain food will block certain knowledge. Will block the pineal gland. Yeah? Will mess up all of the meditation. So your food, what you drink, what you eat, all of them things that enhance the liberty. Because certain vibes will flow. Certain things will just come to you quick. When you have all your alkaline and your electric diet, you put on certain rhythm, you fly, my lad. If you are going to eat a whole heap of rice now and a whole heap of carbohydrate and a whole heap of starchy food and dairy and
all them things there.
All right, them things there now. Them things are different, meds, my lad. But the real inspiration, them things there is intuitive. You know what I mean? Them things that come from within. You know what I mean? Because the music thing is, I think, just like performance on stage. Either you have it or you don't have it. It's that. It's not no long thing.
You can't make it up.
No, it's not no long thing, because you're gonna see. Because if from you not feel it, my lad, nobody not gonna feel it, you know.
Nobody not gonna feel it, don't it?
Right. So from you going to the studio, my lad, and every chant where you chant, my lad, you feel every word we're dropping up. Remember me tell you, the masses are gonna feel that. But see, if you're going there now, you're upon a rush thing, or you go to a studio now and the vibe, you're not too comfortable in the next man's studio, and next man come broke your vibe. No, it's not gonna work. You need music is a thing where you have to be relaxed, energy, relaxed, comfortable, peace of mind and all them things there. And that's how the music is gonna come to the full. You know what I mean? But if you have a whole heap of negative vibration on you. You know what I mean? So one time I go for voice, I want studio, and the vibe in the studio and never good. You know what I mean? And I say, you know what? I don't even got voice here, you know. And I feel some bad energy in the studio, yeah. The man, so the man ain't even worthy to hear me record. I mean, just cut. Brother, give me the thing, the vibe no right here, so. And we don't beg for it neither.
No.
We're respectable to people, man, we people. We don't think we're too nice, we don't think we're nice and better than people, no. But you see, when you have a certain vibration, remember we are Asha, you know, December we're born, spirit we represent, you know.
Spirit, my lad.
You see? Spirit we represent. So we feel one's on one spirit.
Yeah, man, I can feel
so that's how we feel a man, through frequency and through spirit. A man don't even need to talk.
Nah, talk, straight.
We don't even need to utter a word, no speech, no language, you know. We can make us feel the vibration, and that's how we work.
The antenna always up, man.
Yeah, man. Oh. I know which part we there now, which part we are derived from. You know, say, man have to, you have to be very vigilant and observant, because if you don't stay them way there, you don't last long. You drop out fast. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
On the rock, straight up. True.
Now, New Flowah, I wanted to ask you a couple of questions about your album, Melanin. One of my favorite tracks on the album is Junction Posse.
Wow.
I want to know, can you tell me about that song? Why did you write it, and what does it mean?
All right. Like that question there, you know. Yeah, that's the history now. Remember me tell you, so now, me did the music, and me put it down, and then me return again. Right. So you see when me put down the music now, after the Papa Trio days, that was like the Junction era now. Because we moved from Wandsworth Road to Clapham Junction. See? So when we reach our junction now, that was with all of the thugs them and the man them, and we kind of lose our way still, We're not telling a lie, because if it's the truth to set you free. Them time there was a rebels, you know what I mean? Yeah, because I ghetto, which part we there in the junction, Wing Stanley is a ghetto. And, you know what I mean, when you're there in the ghetto now, it's just one way, it's one way, for make money. It's just, everything is just one way, It's not two ways. You see, if I was did move around another different set of mind, different set of man, different set of mindset, I must probably be working, I must probably be a billionaire today. Because show me your company, me tell you who you are. So, to we then at the ghetto now, I got lose my way and get mixed up in a whole heap of things. You know what I mean? And due to that now, the whole of the man there, although them time they may a DJ over a sound, I have a sound called Coxon, and I mind sound, but I was the DJ over a sound called Coxon Jr., Lydie Coxon's son, Gary Coxon's son, that, and he must operate a sound there and chant on a sound there. Yeah, them time they a whole heap of crew, man. All the names them you see me I mentioned that party there, that was part of my era. Everybody name was called in a song there have something to do with my story. Because we don't just mention people name for the sake of mentioning people name, I just mentioning certain areas. And not every area when me mention in another song there, so, it's a part of my journey. So that song is really from an 80s perspective, and that song is like to the junction. You know what I mean? Me do that song there as an anthem for which part where I track from. And me not see no other artists not have that. You know, no Brixton anthem. You know, no Alton anthem. You know, no Stuart Newton anthem. You know, none of them players they know no anthem. See? So when me check it out, me say, the one of the junction anthem. Man say, wow. And I start name out the whole of the junction man. Then man say, wow. The man them marvel when them hear that because them say, oh, you not right that one there. But it's a brethren named Tony Francis now. Yeah. This are the birth of the song there because me do another tune pana rhythm there, name It's True, with Empress Row, that upon the Omnipotent, that upon the Highest last year I picked the album. See? Same rhythm, Yeah. But him said to me, why do Flowah, I want you? He said, Junior Mervyn have a tune named the Bad Man Posse. You have the Bad Man Posse. So it was done off of Junior Mervyn. That's why the intro now you hear me say, rest in peace, Junior Mervyn. So he said, I give Junior Mervyn him to who know.
Yeah.
So the Bad Man Posse, that must be like one of my first kind of cover songs. Although it is not really like the Bad Man Posse, but it has the same kind of melody. You know what I mean? And one and two little words. But that must be the first cover. So it's a Junior Mervyn song, Bad Man Posse. So we switch him in a Junction Posse. Because a brother named Tony Francis tell me, say, he want to attract them called Junction Posse and dub. The man, they buy a whole heap of dub plate from me still. You know what I mean? And him say, I want that one as Junction Posse. So Tony Francis, they give him fame juice. Him the brainchild. Him responsible for that tune there. But see, for first it was a dub plate, then him get the feedback him get from the dub plate was crazy. When him drop back a dance, remember to pull that up all 10 times. So I say, all right, that's a plastic, Yeah, that is a 45. So me just use my initiative now, and then me tweak it up in the 45 now, and me do it different from the dub plate, and me put on the hands, calling buttons, because I have more of my hands, man, them already. And me just make buttons, spice it up, and so that is the creation. So let me tell you something, any man will come from, even if you're there from Brixton, and anywhere with which name I call upon the song, if you come from any one of them places, you're going to love that song, because every name I call is like a you that. If me say, no, you have the whole Flowah Posse, man, I'm going to say, what? A whole Flowah me place, See? You have the Central Village Posse, man, I'm going to say, what? That's Central, you see? any place me call, man, I go say, yeah, man, I'm a place. So that's why that song there really, a lot of ones love it. So give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that is it.
It's one of my favorites.
Which other song, though?
I also like as well, Thank You, Ja.
All right.
Yeah, I was listening to that album Heavy yesterday, and you know, there was like the tracks that sort of grab you.
Yeah,
I was like, definitely that one. Then I went on YouTube, and then I was watching the videos as well.
My father's work.
Yeah. So you're doing great.
That's my favorite track, my lad.
Look out for Happy Days. Me shoot, cause them video they shoot at Jamaica, and 3 video me shoot at yard. What do you know?
Okay.
So look out for Happy Days. Happy Days. That tune a mash up St. Louis, I know. I have some voice note from Freescale send me, and you know what I mean. It's really doing well over there stuff. So
okay,
you know what I mean. Happy Days for the Envious Rhythm. That is a Peckins production. So that video they are gonna drop maybe next couple months. We don't want to flood them too soon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every 3 months. Now I try every 3 months drop a video.
Yeah, man.
So this year I want to get at least 4 to 5 video out. And I talk that so I manifest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was just going to ask you as well, what's next for you?
Yeah, Happy Days is next for me, you know. Like me say, I'm focusing on the videos right now, and like I say, it's not a lot of shows. Like me say, if you listen to the song named Eilish Last Day I Picked Me, even if you go and watch the video and tell the viewers them also to listen and go on my YouTube to subscribe and like, share and comment on the new Flowah. See, NUFLOWAH. I have a tune them called, a video called Eilish Last Day I Picked Me. And all the tune, me write that song there because I know some crazy people in the industry, you know, with some crazy links, you know. Trust me, yeah. But when them see me, I have a verse when they say, them see me, them not want me go through righteousness. I still will pursue. When them see me, them not want me if I go through, you know. Cause enough of them is like, one thing a producer don't like is independent. They don't really like to see another independent artist. I mean, a lot of prominent producers out there, not just England, I talk worldwide, you know. Mary Macca everywhere we are talking, you know. So we are say they don't like to see independent artists. A lot of producers control artists. Enough artists have a bag of tune in a studio, and I know them tune in a come a road. You see, when the artists are drop out now, you ever see the whole I'm tune them come a road. So come you see, when a man dead, you see the place was flooded with the music because them producers are sit down on man music. They don't have no intention to release them neither. You see? So imagine you now as an artist now don't have no record label, you're not independent, but you have a good voice, you have a good vibe, you have his love for the music, but you don't know the business side, you don't know nothing. All you know to do is sing. Right? Imagine how you feel to know say this man have an album for me. I know I can't even hear the album. For you to go sing that song again now, you have to go find another rhythm. You have to go spend some of your money now to go build a rhythm. And you can't build the same rhythm, you know, as the next man rhythm. If it's a cover rhythm, you can. You know what I mean? But it's, you know what I mean? It's hard work. When a man don't really know what I do. Even we not the independent, it's hard work. Me place a bag of CD. I know me still have a bag of CD up there. The only the album them gone now is like the Black Liberation, I have a little left, Omnipotent, them gone. But Eilish Last Day I Picked Me, still have about 200 CD. Eilish Last Day I Picked Me was 500. You know what I mean? This is our new one here now. We do another 500 of this one. But you have to remember some things online as well, you know. So I only sell my CDs at shows. Sometimes I sell out 12 CDs after I come off a stage. But people really streaming my thing on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Tidal, Didal is on the digital platform. So all of my albums is up there as well. You know what I mean? But we are talking about the CDs. Because nobody now really buy CD again, you know, everything is MP3. No. Right. But the CD good for when you do your show them. You know, them always will sell. People are going to ask you for CD then. You know what I mean? So it's always good.
Yeah. New Flowah, where can people reach you online? What's your social media handles?
Instagram, New Flowah, NUFLOWAH. Facebook, Instagram, Yeah, I'm not really a man. We tweet up on Twitter, but we're not really a tweet long time. We're not really seeing Twitter. But my profile up there. Yeah, my profile up there. But what am I going to do next time? What I'm going to know is just connect the three of them. So I make one post. So, can I have that with Facebook now on my Insta? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to know just connect my Twitter to one of them. So that kind of, But we're not really everyday talk.
Yeah.
That's too much things I do. Yeah. Right. Sometimes, trust me, we'll come off of social media now. If you come off of social media, because I just can't keep up. How much picture of myself I'm going to really post, Rasta. You know what I mean? but I have to deal with it because it's a no. Yeah, it's a no, isn't it? I don't want to get left behind, so I have to work with it. So, but we come from a different age. Every age is not that, but we still can work with it because we can adapt, and we're not afraid of the change neither. You know what I mean? So, but me, as I said, sometimes I just feel like sure. That's why sometimes you might not see me post too strong. 7 days. Really, man supposed to post. But you want to keep your thing up. Every 3 days, you're supposed to put up a little post. Just to keep your fans and keep your people them know, say, yeah, we're there. Every 3 days, you're supposed to just drop something on them to make them know, say, yeah. People passing through your page can say, yeah, it's still. When them people they sign you, them I look for you to do a deal with them. Them I gotta look on your social, them I gotta look on your YouTube, them I gotta look on all of your activity. And we don't really want to appear to be dormant when we're not doing nothing. We just sit down and then we're active on Twitter. Imagine, you're not on music, you're not on video, you're not on a show, but you pull a bag of talk on Twitter. How would that work out?
I suppose it's best that you utilize the ones that fit you as a musician.
Yeah, definitely. So I tell people them link me up on Insta, because I kind of dep on Insta more than the whole of them now. My first time was Facebook.
Okay.
But now I kind of dep on Insta. I have a bigger following on my Facebook still,
Yeah.
Yeah. If I go live on my Facebook, I know people them want to see me and want to hear what I'm saying more than Twitter, more than Insta. But I put up a picture now and put up a video, I think would I get more views or more likes on Insta now. First it was Facebook. But I think them mess up some of the settings in a Facebook where when you post certain things now, like people can't see what you do. So I don't know what them do to the settings, but something malfunction go up on Facebook where you can't get to see people post.
Yeah.
Only people will like your post can see what you post or something. I don't know, something like that. So I just work with the Insta.
Yeah, man. Well, work with what works for you, and what does work for you, New Flowah, is the good reggae music. It's been an honor to speak to you this morning. Thank you for taking time out to speak to me and Asha on I and I A Reason podcast.
Definitely. Give thanks. The sisters are joy for that. Yes, Kingston, we do give thanks to the little reason and bless up all of the listeners. Yeah. May the eye them strength up. You know what I mean? Remember, secure your health. Your health is your wealth. And just keep pushing forward and just keep positivity as your meditation. And surround yourself with like-minded people. Seeing and trying to stay away from the energy vampire them. Seeing? Let's see the first.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, New Flowah. His brand new album called Melanin is available now. And don't forget to follow him on Instagram and Facebook. Just search New Flowah. You have been listening to I and I A Reason podcast with me, Sinai Fleury, and my co-host, Asha Heights. And on the line, we had reggae artist, New Flowah.
Blazing again.
Rastafari. Give thanks. Newflower.com to the world. Aye.
Yes, sir. Blessed love. Give thanks, New
Give
Flowah.
Thanks. Blessed.
All right, blessed love. So, Asha, that was a good conversation with New Flowah. Very insightful, very positive, independent reggae artist doing his thing. It was an honor to speak to him today.
Real honor, I know, cause like him I say, it's not a walk in the park being an independent artist, but there's lots of pros and lots of benefits in it. It's hard, but it's worthwhile. And at the end of the day, like him say about Flowah, you never know, something like that might go on and you might have to be the sole beneficiary of everything will come in because you put out everything. So, yeah, man, the indie road is a road that I man try to myself to see way so I can speak of it, So, yeah, man, it was joy speaking to New Flowah. A lovely soul, Yes, I. Good energy, good vibes, good artist. Yeah, man, give thanks again, man. It's a blessing, man.
Yeah, man. And New Flowah's album, like I mentioned before, Melanin, is available now. Also available is his previous albums that he mentioned, Black Liberation, Omnipotent, and Haile Selassie Picnic, all available online to download and stream. So go and support that good reggae music. Yes, you have been listening to a very special episode of I and I A Reason with me, Sinai Flary, my wonderful co-host, Mr. Asher Heights, and we was joined on the line by New Flowah.
Upful again.
Give thanks until next time. Don't forget you can follow us on social media. Just search I and I A Reason Podcast, and also follow our YouTube channel. Just search I and I A Reason Podcast, and you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, and of course on the award-winning colourfulradio.com. Thank you. Until next time, be good, be blessed, and stay positive.
Rastafari.
Rastafari. Blessed love. I and I A Reason.